Greetings, bloggers, followers, um, vloggers. Dustin here again with Dustin's Dynasty. It's another week here. It's been a rough week. Um, I've had a little bit of distress earlier this week through no fault of my own, and I'll maybe get into that in a post. Is my post for the week. But I want to talk about something. It's want to talk about reaching out and to get help sometimes. For me, that's difficult as it is for many in the spectrum. I struggle with it a lot. Um, I've been taking medication for 20 years, and for about, I'd say 10 or at least 4. I've had been on the same dosage as my medication, and it works good. But lately, I've been sleepy, and I say for the past year, I've been sleepy. Overslept and had a hard time getting up in the morning to do life things, and feeling kind of sluggish. Um, it's been a struggle. Um, from time to time sporadically went off of certain pills or forgotten to take pills in general, and as a result, it has resulted me in getting into an outrageous psychotic mentality. I'm not proud of that, not at all. Um, Something very, very sad. Um, but something I've struggled with, and I should have done this, and I've had many opportunities to present the issue of not sleeping, is asking for help about it. It's sort of like, you know, we're afraid to reach out because we're fear of judgment or fear of being stigmatized or saying, that's not right about something or the other thing. There's many resources out there for help um, for many issues, not just with the doctor, but it's it's like this COVID thing, and I hate to branch off of COVID so much, but there's resources out there, people, and and they give you these resources every week. Every training I go to for work, every every event, the newsletters I do for my day program, I'm the editor. I put them in there, but you know what? The sad thing is you don't use them, and what good are they if you don't use them? Um, sometimes you just need somebody to talk to, like a friend or something, or just up here. And there's things like the warm lines that are out there, and they're great assets. And there's out right now during COVID, there's a state warm line, and sometimes you just need that to talk to somebody to talk to. And there's an 800 number, and I'll share it on my Facebook page or my social media. But I think that's the hard thing is admitting that there is a problem and admitting that you may need to talk to somebody or you may need to reach out for help. And as such, I think it's important to get help that is there for you, as opposed to help that and you're burning out that one person all the time because you feel comfortable with them. And I think that's the case with many autistic people. They go to their central person who is, their central, or who they centrally think or have a rapport with, and they feel comfortable with that person, so they keep burning and burning them out. Um, that's not, I think there's resources there. Do I think the individuals, I think there's a stigma about getting help, and I think there's a lot of anxiety about getting help too. It's just it's a common struggle. I think there's people. I think people, even people with mental health needs, struggle with. Well, if I call this number, I'm going to be put in the hospital, and it's not pretty to go to the hospital, and you don't want to think that, but we do, as people with right decisions, have a choice, and that is to go to the hospital if we need to, but we have to know if it's for us. But regardless, we need to know to reach out to our resources, our supports, so forth, when we have a need. Um, it's just, we can't be, you just can't be not diligent in knowing. You have to be diligent in knowing when you need somebody to talk to, a resource, such as a crisis text line or a support with a certain lifestyle or anything, you just need that support. And there's plenty of supports, and I have them on my blog website. But um, you know, it's you just have to reach out, and I think the hardest thing is calling. But I think that people, especially in the light of COVID, know that autistic people are struggling, and they're struggling a lot because of all these changes, and it's not easy for anybody. But for people in the autism community, it struggles. It's even more of a struggle because we're used to things going the way they go, and when they don't, we don't like it. So, you know, you just pick up the pieces to move on. But I think I have to realize, that number one, of course, medicinal therapy, such as taking my medication, is important. But additionally, having the need to to utilize resources such as crisis text line or the state warm line or things that are out there that are for my needs, can be met, and not being ashamed to be using them. So with that, I thank you. It's been a good week. Hopefully it'll be a nice weekend. Hopefully it'll be better this weekend and next week than it was this week. So with that, have a good week, guys. Remember to like, follow, and subscribe this video. Dustin's Dynasty on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and online at DustinsDynastyUSA.com. Thank you.